Something there is that doesn't love a wall, that sends the frozen groundswell under it and spills the upper boulders in the sun and makes gaps even two can pass abreast. The work of hunters is another thing. I have come after them and made repair where they have left not one stone on stone, but they would have the rabbit out of hiding to please the yelping dogs. The gaps, I mean. No one has seen them made or heard them made, but it's spring mending time we find them there. I let my neighbor know beyond the hill, and on a day we meet and walk the line and set the wall between us once again. We keep the wall between us as we go, to each the boulders that have fallen to each. And some are loaves and some are so nearly balls we have to use a spell to make them balance. Stay where you are until our backs are turned. We wear our fingers rough with handling them. Oh, just another kind of outdoor game, one on a side. It comes to little more. There where it is that we do not need the wall, he is all pine and I am apple orchard. My apple trees will never get across and eat the cones under his pines, I tell him. He only says, good fences make good neighbors. Spring is the mischief in me, and I wonder if I could put a notion in his head. Why do they make good neighbors? Isn't it where there are cows? But there are no cows. Before I build a wall, I'd ask to know what I was walling in or walling out, and to whom I was like to give offense. Something there is that doesn't love a wall, that wants it down. I could say elves to him, but it's not elves exactly, and I'd rather he said it for himself. I see him there bringing a stone grasped firmly by the top in each hand, like an old stone savage armed. He moves in darkness, as it seems to me, not of woods only, and of the shade of trees. He will not go behind his father's saying, and he likes having thought of it so well. He says it again, good fences make good neighbors. Mending Wall by Robert Frost. I'll be using these 1 1/4 inch galvanized floor flanges to make the bottom part of the fence post. And once these are in place, I can move the chain link fence off the top of the old brick fence, and that'll be enough to keep the dogs in when that wall falls down. But in order to find pipe for this, and I can't afford to go out and buy pipe, I just have to use what I've already got. Unfortunately, what I have that will fit is already in use, and it is actually holding up my big turbine there. But this is how this hinge works. You've got a U-shaped bracket that sits inside a slightly larger U-shaped bracket. You got a bolt and a bolt. There they are, 4 posts. That should hold a 4-foot fence, no problem. I just got in my $38 set of pipe thread dies. I don't expect a whole lot out of it because it's so cheap, but if it works, that's great. That looks like the 1 1/4 inch that's already attached. Just go like that. So see if the parts screw together like they're supposed to. That one's going in. This one may need some little bit of chamfering. I think it's maybe boogered up on that leading thread. So we'll work on that a minute, and then we'll try again. See the booger right here. Find my thread file. And there we go. As long as it doesn't break when I'm doing the thread cutting, then we are all right. And it will have earned its keep.
pipe threads are tapered, so you use the whole depth of the die. It's very hard work, but you really must try. You cut the threads using oil and sweat, elbow grease and such. Did the tool do the job?
Missed it by that much. Don't think that's going to last. What do you think?
Ooh, I'm tired. That's too much work for this old man. Come on, girls, let's go inside. Want a cookie? Let's go get a cookie. Let's get a cookie.